Hey, it's Renee. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Renée-Suzanne, and today we are going to pop open a new Rush song. This one is highly suggested, so you are getting your way, about free will. All right, I don't know anything about Rush's free will, and I won't know anything until I click play. Lyrics only, guys. Wow. I found that extremely interesting. Those are some heavy lyrics, and what hit me right here was, you can choose a ready guide in some celestial voice, referring to people, I suppose, that choose to rely on and worship and follow a higher power. And if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. That's what I think a lot of people don't understand. They think they aren't making, if they haven't made a choice, if they think they haven't made a choice, they still have. They don't understand that they still have. It's what you haven't chosen. And you can choose from phantom fears and kindness that can kill. I would choose a path that's clear. I will choose free will. Now, I know that in some religions versus others, there is always free will. Some people feel that depending on what you do with your free will, your choices, the actions and the works that you do while you are here determine whether or not you move on after this life. And others believe that, once you turn yourself and your life over to that higher power, that you are saved by grace and you still have free will to choose and do what you want. But you repent and you're always saved by grace, by the sacrifice that was already made before you. So I can see how this might be a little controversial. And knowing that, I believe someone said that at least at some point, if not still, 2 of the 3 band members are either agnostic or atheist. I can't remember which. So very, very, very interesting. Let's see. You can choose a ready guide in some celestial voice. Yep. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. You can choose from phantom fears and kindness that can kill. I will choose a path that's clear. I will choose free will. That's very true. A prisoner in chains. Yeah, see? If everything is preordained, meaning decided ahead of time, that, it's like being a prisoner in chains, you're a victim of venomous fate, there's nothing you can do about it, and it's like being kicked in the face, and you can't pray to earn a place in heaven. I'm really digging the guitars that are and the drums that are going with this. Let's go back just a little and continue. Very interesting that they're going to really dive into this. Ooh, pulled way back. Bass. Ooh. Ooh, back and forth. Back into that rhythm now. Ooh. Yep. That's correct. To stop this here again because I want to point out that he's saying I will choose a path that's clear. So to him, it's not muddied, it's not complicated, it's not got any of these tenets and commandments or rules, any kind of religious dogma attached to it. And to him, that's the path of free will is what's clear. Very interesting. Because, like I said, there are religions that do believe in free will. It's in the sense that that's what you do with it determines your afterlife. But if he is agnostic or atheist, I think he's just talking about choosing free will. Free will to make whatever decisions he thinks are best. And I personally feel like we are only responsible for what we do and what we choose to do, what we say, and what we knew at the time as far as what is right and what is wrong, or what we should do or shouldn't do. I am definitely on the side of free will, no matter what. Let's keep going. I will choose free will. Cool. Very cool. When was that song put out, you guys? I'm very curious. Was it a time of a lot of religious uprising? Was there a lot of divisiveness between religions, people who were religious and not religious? I'm very curious. I'm very appreciative of not only the excellent instrumentation performance that that song was, but also the lyrics to discuss such a complex and volatile topic in a song like that. And yet it works and it's understandable and it made for complex time signatures in there and then reverting back to the main melody. And it's just very interesting. It makes you think. It definitely makes you think. And I think maybe that's their whole point, was to make us think. Now, you may be thinking, what is Renée-Suzanne doing with this wrap around her head? Well, it's really just for my eye. I have a thing going on with my eye. So I apologize for looking like I'm a half mummy here, but I'm still able to hear and read, and I'm having a great time still listening to music and being exposed to more Rush music. If you have more suggestions, put them for me in the comments down below. But first, go like, comment, share, and subscribe to both Rush on YouTube as well as this channel. If you would, please. Thank you very much. Also, if you would, follow them on all social media. This is my social media that you can come by and say hello. I would love that. There are links in the description for you to help support the channel. And one of the easiest ways to support the channel is if you have a specific request that you want done on this channel, back that up by hitting your girl up at Cash App or Buy Me a Coffee and make that donation. Give me your song title, your artist name, the link to the exact song that you want done if you have it, but if you don't, give me as much specific descriptive information as possible so that I pick the right video and do the right reaction for you. With all of that being said, my friends, it is time for me to go and do a little bit more work, but I will definitely be seeing you in the next video. So I need to say goodbye. But as always, my friends, it is only goodbye for now.